Musical journey by experimenting with the flute and the trumpet until he finally fell in love with the saxophone. Born Adetola Olaiya Aina, Olasax, as he's affectionately known, is a charismatic, soulful, self-taught saxophonist who has just released his debut album. It's titled Expression. We heard from him a little bit earlier on in the show, he and his band. Now, Expression is a 10-track smooth jazz album co-produced by Olasax, Mutanda and Zakhele Mabena. The work also features seasoned South African instrumentalists such as Monama and Thako. The proliferous Nigerian-born saxophonist joins us now to chat a little bit more about his music and the debut album. Ola, good to chat to you.
Yeah, nice to talk to you, man.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Okay, so when I sat down, I said, I believe that you actually are self-taught. You said, yeah. I said, it must have taken you a really long time.
Yeah.
Just 2 weeks.
Yeah, it did actually. It's like a dream, come true, I actually met a friend, he's like, walking past, he's like, you know what, don't you want to check out this instrument? I'm like, wow. But this instrument is bad, it's a very, very old saxophone, And then I took it from him. It actually took me 2 weeks, locking myself in the door in the house, checking it out. I'm like, ooh, this is the stuff, And then I fell in love with it, and that's it.
And you were able to teach yourself? You just have a musical ear then?
Well, I came from playing the trumpet, so it was much easy for me, to get into the saxophone, yeah.
And what was it about the saxophone that you loved so much?
Whoa, it's a beautiful instrument, man. When you play it, it just takes you somewhere, to a calm place, you don't think of nothing else, you just feel good, yeah.
It was less than 2 weeks ago now that you actually released the debut album,
yeah.
Expression. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Well, my album is called Expression. Why? Because my view to life, you know what I mean? The way I see things, and what I go through, on my daily basis, since I've been in South Africa, And yeah, I've got 2 kids actually, but the expression word actually came out of me playing a saxophone to my little boy, So yeah.
Okay, do you want to share that moment with us and what happened?
Actually, I was babysitting, because the woman was going out and the baby was crying, And I'm like, what do I do to keep this baby quiet, I tried everything, the baby's not keeping quiet, Then I pick up the saxophone. And then I played this melody. And then the baby kept quiet. And I'm like, wow. So I got your attention now. So then, yeah, then we started playing. So then I'm like, you know what, when I wrote the album, and I'm like, look, you know what, why don't you just dedicate this album to this little boy? So I did that.
Wow. And that tune that you played to your son,
yeah.
Is that part of one of the tracks, and which track is it?
It's actually the title of the album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us about the South African artists and instrumentalists that you worked on to produce this album.
Actually, this album was produced by me and with the help of a good friend, friends that they're like brothers to me, I actually work with Zakhele Mabena. He's got a studio, my open mic studio in Pretoria State Theatre. And I work with David Mutanda from Angola. And I work with Monama from South Africa. It's a brilliant guitar player. And yes, I work with my very own guitar player from Nigeria, It's like a boss to me, I look up to him, Kunle Ayo, which, he actually did a great job, in the album. And yeah, I work with a couple of guys like Thako, Kelvin Ogbokojobi, the bass player, the beautiful guy you saw there, and the drummer, to me, and I work with a couple of guys actually, to name a few, yeah.
Can you describe the songs that are on the album as well as that first single, Sunny Side of Life?
Sunny Side of Life. Ooh, well, that's that song actually. I actually wrote that song on the street of Sunnyside. You know, have you been to Sunnyside before?
Yeah, in Pretoria.
Actually, I wrote it while I was walking past Excellent Street in Sunnyside. You know, I was actually in the front of Sunny Park. You know, and then I was checking out what's happening, you know, around me. You know, I've been here then I was there for like 6 years. Then I saw a lot of guys, you know, that I saw before, you know, moving from this stage to that stage, you know, growing, you know, driving a nice car, you know. I'm like, wow, there's actually a sunny side of life, you know, to everything that we go through in life, you know. No matter where you start from, you actually, you know, you grow, you know. Yeah, so I wrote the song like that's how the song came about actually.
So that's obviously quite an inspirational, uplifting track.
For sure, yeah.
Would you say that that's the theme throughout the album?
I would say the album is actually, you know, yeah, you can say that.
Inspiring and uplifting. Why did you decide to come to South Africa? You mentioned that, you know, when you came up with Sunny Side of Life, you'd been only here in the country for 6 years.
Yeah.
You came here in 2006. Why pursue your music career here?
That's a big word there, man. You know, back at home, the music is beautiful, you know, but there's no lot of chance for live performance. You know, we don't have, you know, that stuff back then, you know. So then I was like, you know, I used to play the saxophone and the trumpet. I'm like, oof, there's no place to really express myself, you know. And then I'm like, look, you know what? I see South Africa, there's a lot of festivals, there's a lot of jazz stuff happening. I'm like, ooh, that's the place to be, man. And then I found my way somehow, you know. I got here, and then, yeah, I started from nowhere, you know. Then I'm here now.
And all the things that you thought about the South African music industry, it hasn't been easy, I would say.
No, it's not easy. It's not easy.
But have you found it as fertile as you thought it was?
But well, the word is, you know, I thank God for everything, you know, that's been happening to me. You know, it's like a dream, you know, come true. You know, I'll tell you, I started from nothing to something. You know what I mean? It's been a beautiful journey, a tough one, but yes, I'm getting there. You know, as an artist, you will never get there. You know, you keep moving. But yeah, but I thank God though. I'm cool where I'm at. You know. Yeah.
What has been the response to the album?
Wow, actually, people love the album. You know, just yesterday, I was cutting my hair. You know, and then there was a guy there. You know, he took the CD. He was actually not expecting what, you know, he got from the CD. And then he slid the CD into the car. And then it's like, wow. He gave me a call. He's like, oh, my man, this album is, wow, it's stunning. It's nice, classy. I'm like, is it? Wow, I'm glad you like it. You know, yeah. So people's response is actually, now I'm getting beautiful response and stuff like that, yeah.
Lovely stuff. And I'm sure you'll be doing a lot of performances as well, huh?
Yeah, I'm actually having a show on the 13th of February in Pretoria at Mushroom Lounge in Pretoria. Okay. If you're in Pretoria, you can just pop by, you know, come see me live, do my thing with my friends, you know. Yeah.
Lovely stuff. Thank you so much. You're going to be playing us out with the band a little bit later on. We heard from you guys early on. Sunny, absolutely stunning. Thank you so much for chatting to us. That's the charismatic and self-taught saxophonist Olasax, as he's affectionately known, speaking to us about his debut album titled Expression. Stay tuned, we'll have more from them right here on Morning Live.